Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of WigginOutBZ. It's a Wiggy Weavy Wednesday, and it's kind of a tutorial, maybe? I'm getting asked a lot, not so much on here, but in real life, I have people ask me, what color do you use on your hair? Do you curling iron it? Do you blow it out? How do you get your finger waves in your hair like that? And so I figured, hey, I might as well just make a video. As you can see, my hair, I just did my color, and I'll show you guys in a quick little minute what I use exactly and how I do it. But I just refreshed my color. I just got it cut yesterday. So I have this like mohawky thing going on back here. And I originally started with the mohawk because my drag wigs were slipping up in the back when Bernadette came out to play, so I figured if I have some length back here, I can do a pin curl or a ponytail down here at the bottom and anchor my band and my cap into it, and it's been working. So a good idea for me to get a mohawk, and I think it's cute and I like it, and I don't spike it up or anything. I just kind of let it go its own way and be fun and sassy. So there's that. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I color my hair, what products I use. I'm also going to show you what I'm currently using to wash, condition, and style my hair with. If you guys want to find out what exactly I do to my hair, stay tuned. Okay, so this is what my hair looked like before I colored it. So you can see my natural color is here on the side, and you can see my roots through here. Ta-da. I have a nice gray hair right there. Look at that. Yes, I'm excited to turn gray. That's exciting. Anyway, so this is what my hair looks like. This is my hair just washed and deep conditioned, no product at all. So you can see how poofy my natural hair is when I don't put anything in it. So all of you guys that wonder what I do to my hair, if I curling iron it or whatever, I don't. I just put a lot of product in it so that it doesn't stick up straight like this. My haircut, because I have this in the back, this kind of looks kind of cool with the whole like brown on the side, but I have crazy roots in the front here, so I want to cover that all up and just make it even. Coloring my hair this color for about 1.5 years now. It took me a while to figure out what red I actually like, and this one consistently turned out every time exactly like I wanted it to do. So I've stuck with this for the past 1.5 years, and I've been very happy with my results. I'm using the L'Oreal High Color H10, which is the red copper, or copper red, sorry, color, H10 Copper Red. I'm also going to be using the L'Oreal 30 Volume Cream Developer. Protective gloves for my hands so my hands don't get all red. And I do mine in a bottle. I know some people out there do it in a bowl, but I do it in a bottle just because it's easier for me to get in there with my little sections and just touch up my root and then go through and pull it through later. If you already have like a mailing scale, or if you have a scale in your kitchen at all, usually those will work as long as it's digital, but this definitely has given me my money's worth because I use it for hair color, I use it for cooking, I use it for shipping things. Like, I use this little scale all the time. And also personally, I use like a chemical resistant wide tooth comb. I use one of these little spoolie guys here, which is for balayage. And then I also have a little color key, which just makes sure you can get all of the color out of the tube. I'm going to need like a crappy towel. As you can see, I've used this to dye my hair with many, many times. And this is just to clean up around your hairline and everything once you're all done, so the dye won't stain. I've used other red dyes before. I found that I had to use the Vaseline to base my hairline around so that I wouldn't get color deposit. But I find with this high color that it doesn't really stain my skin, so I can skip that step and be fine. Have a crappy shirt so that you're not ruining something nice with hair dye. And I also have another set of glasses. So these are my hair dye glasses. These are my glasses from about 2 years ago. The frames are a little wobbly. They're not in great condition anymore. The lenses are all flaky and gross, but they work for when I dye my hair so that I'm not getting hair dye on my good glasses, because I have to have my glasses on because I can't see what the hell I'm doing. And I'm not going to waste a pair of contacts just to dye my hair. You're also going to need coffee, of course. Sippy, sippy. Okay, so this is my little setup. So first I'm going to take my little applicator. The one thing I hate about this hair dye is that you have to use the whole tube. It says right on the tube, use the whole thing. And that's because the color accelerator. So I just put the color key on the tip of my bottle like this. Turn the color key. And as you can see here, it's gonna unravel what's open there a little bit, just to get it a little more open, and then you just want to get that last little bit in there. You want to take your color accelerator and you want to squirt that in there too. And this stuff stains real bad, so if you get just this on your hands, good luck trying to get that off. So next up, you're going to take 2.5 ounces of your 30 volume developer. You can use 20 volume if your hair is a little lighter color, but I've used 20. I find that 30 gets me a better result. Set your scale again. 2.5 ounces. And then you want to put the lid on. I like to put my gloves on before I shake it, just in case I get it on my hands. Now, I like to turn it upside down to shake it. You'll probably notice, since you're shaking it, that either there's developer up here in the cap, or there's pigment up here in the cap. That's no good. So the reason why I grab my little spoolie is all you have to do is take your lid, you need to flip it upside down, and you just go in there with the little spoolie guy and you push anything that's in there out. And so that way you'll have an even mix. So once you're done shaking, you want to use it right away. It says right on the bottle, use it immediately, don't wait. So what I like to do is, since I'm using a bottle, I can go in just like this and just kind of squirt it into my root area and go in and go like this. Now, since this is a high lift color for dark hair, if you get it on your scalp with a virgin application, you're going to get what's called hot roots, where your roots are going to be lighter than the rest of your hair. But since my hair is already processed, I'm just using my roots now, so it's fine. So I'm going to use it right away. And what I like to do is I like to start back here. And I honestly just kind of do this by feeling. I go in and I just kind of go across my head and I move down like that. And then I go in and I kind of make sure that I get it all in there in my scalp. Not in my scalp, but into my root. I like to start in the back just because for some reason my hairline in the front doesn't really process as nicely as the rest of the hair. So if I start there, a lot of times the color hasn't oxidized yet and it won't kind of turn my roots. I don't understand, but it happens. So spin around so you guys can see what I'm doing here in the back, or at least try to see what I'm doing here in the back. So then what I do is I go through my little mohawk section here, and I'm doing the same thing I did before, gently squeezing out product as I go down my head, just like that. And then in my front hairline, if it actually would work, I go in just like that. I'm going to do the sides. And the sides are a lot easier because all I kind of have to do, because it's so short, is kind of swirl it in a circle like that. And I take off my glasses, and I usually will just do this right on my finger. And I just go in my sideburn directly just with my finger, just so that I can make sure that I get that color down. So I have a red beard as it is, so I don't have to go down as far into my sideburn. Since my beard's red, I just kind of go to where the brown stops. You can see on this side how this is brown and this is red. It's just how my beard grows. So I don't really have to go into my beard because it's already red. This is the part where I use the comb. And I just go through the sides and I kind of like just comb up just to see if there's any extra product, and then I comb it back down to redistribute the product back on my head. So here you can see I'm just continuing to work the color in. I'm also going around my hairline with a nice towel to get it off my skin so it doesn't stain, and reapplying my front hairline because it's crazy. Take your gloves off if you're going to go do other things because you don't want to get stains all over everything. Okay, so I've had this on my regrowth for 20 minutes and I'm going to go through with the rest of what's in the bottle. Basically, what you're doing now is you're just taking the rest of this color. Since it's been over 20 minutes, this color isn't going to lift anymore because the developer is, you know, already expired. So you just want to kind of put it in your hands like I'm doing. And I just like to put it straight on my hair from my hands. To me, it's just easier than trying to go in with the bottle and try to get it resaturated. Now I'm going to go through all of my hair. I'm going to pull it through these ends. And this is just going to reestablish the color that's already on my hair. I continue to do this, and I also use the wide tooth comb to help distribute the color even more evenly. So that is how I apply my color. I'm going to let this sit for another 10 or 15 minutes just to get my vibrancy back, and I'll wash it out. I left the hair color on, and when I went to wash it out, I just rinsed it really, really, really good. Like I went in there like I was shampooing my hair and just loosened up all of that dye. Because I have a lot of hair, and I used the whole bottle. So I had to go through and really loosen up that dye until I felt like there wasn't any left. And then I washed my hair with the one and only Argan Oil Moisture Repair Shampoo. Now, I don't love the shampoo. I love their mask and their oil treatment, but I'm not a huge fan of the shampoo. Now, I bought it because I figured if I love the oil and I love the mask that I'll love the shampoo. Not so much. The shampoo is sulfate, phosphate, and paraben free, which is great because it's not going to strip your hair. But for some reason, this shampoo doesn't really work on my hair. Like, I feel like my hair gets dry faster that I use this versus when I used other kinds of shampoos, but I bought it and it's about half empty now, so I'm just going to finish it. The Argan Oil One and Only Hydrating Mask, and this comes in a cute little tub. It smells so good, and it's creamy like that. You can see that I've used this a lot. And I only ever use this on my hair. I don't use conditioner. I only ever use a mask. Now, I only wash my hair once every 4 to 6 days, depending on how gross my hair gets. My hair doesn't really get gross. It just gets dry and big. So for me, every time I wash it, I use a mask. I just figured out one day that conditioner really didn't work on my hair. It didn't get my hair smooth. It didn't get my hair soft. Longer than a day, it would just kind of dissipate out and I'd have a big frizzball mess. So I found that if I used a mask, every time I wash my hair, it makes my hair more manageable. I wash my hair first, I put this in, and I comb it through with a comb, and then I wash my body, wash my face, shave, brush my teeth, and I rinse it out last. So it's usually in my hair for a minimum of 5 minutes, probably up to 10 minutes, depending. So the longer you leave it on, the better it's going to work. Next, what I use the one and only Argan Oil Treatment Oil, which is comparable to the Moroccan Oil Treatment Oil, except I like this better. I don't know why. I just find that it's a little heavier, which for my hair, being as coarse and color treated as it is, heavier is better. So I take it, and I just take a little drop. That's probably actually too much, but I use about that much. So that's probably about a silver dollar worth. And I put it through my hands like this, and I kind of get it all through my fingers like this. And then I start in the front because that's where my hair is driest. So I start in the front and then I work my way back. So once I get all that in there and I get it in there very evenly distributed, I comb it through just like this. Okay, so my next product, everyone thinks that I am insane for using this on my hair, but it works, so I do it. It is the Motions Cream Hairdressing. This is a black girl hair care product. Motions Cream Hairdressing works for me. I don't know why. I am a white boy, but my hair's coarse, my hair's curly, and my hair's color treated. Therefore, it is dry as hell. If I use this hairdressing cream, I find that my hair stays silky and shiny for days instead of just a day, like with anything else. You want to take a little bit on your fingers, about that much, 2 fingers worth. And again, you want to emulsify it in your hands, get it in between your fingers. And then I like to, again, start right in the front of my head because that's where my hair is driest. Actually, I'm making it a little more. And I really don't need to use it on the sides, but I do just to like get my sides to shine up and match kind of the rest of my head. As like a black girl hair care product, you get it in the ethnic aisle. You can get it pretty much anywhere. I see Motions all the time. And I just find that if I use it, it makes my hair soft and silky. If I use the Motions on my hair wet, by the time it air dries, it kind of dissipates out and kind of just gets absorbed into my hair. But if I use it on my hair dry, it kind of just sits on top and goes and makes my hair like flat and kind of gross. So I always use it wet, and then I get the best result. And as you can see, I'm just kind of combing my hair back. Okay, so now that my hair has been combed and conditioned and producted up, this is the shocker. I let it air dry. I don't do anything else to my hair. I don't finger wave it. I don't curling iron it. I don't blow dry it. I let my hair dry naturally, and my waves just kind of pop into place. Like you can already see, my hair is already starting to wave up through here, and that's still wet. When it gets dry, I will get my severe S-shaped finger waves. So I'm gonna go put some real clothes on, go run some errands, go to the grocery store, and hopefully by then my hair will be dry enough for me to show you guys the finished result. Okay, so here I am. I just got back to from the grocery store. My hair is not fully dry yet, but you can see that my wave is there and it's popped into place. So I have a weird like cowlick going on back here. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. My hair looks a little steppy over here, so maybe I have to go get that trimmed up. Just because my hair wasn't quite, my hair was really dirty when I got it cut, so maybe I have to go get that trimmed up a little bit. But so yeah, this is the color. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. I've been getting asked a lot about my hair and everything, so I figured I'd kind of do a little quick little boop and show you guys exactly how I get my color and how I style it and everything, because there's not much to it. I'm just lucky enough to have a really good head of hair. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Feel free to email me. My email's down in the box. My web shop's down in the box. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you want to see something in a future video, please feel free to email me and I'll write you back. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.